It's always been about conservation. As a country, we have so many bird species that are threatened. Worldwide, there are over 1 million animals that are on the risk of extinction. The Feathered Friends Bird Sanctuary is home to a variety of rare birds, each one with a unique story to tell. Birds often arrive to the sanctuary due to injuries or starvation, car strikes and habitat clearance for the most. Unfortunately, it's not always the greatest outcome, but for some unreleasable individuals, they get to join the Sanctuary's conservation program. Narrabri is actually our founding redtail. So before our conservation program sort of took off to help preserve the black cockatoos of Australia, this lady came into our care when she was a little yellow fluffy baby. Her name's Narrabri because she came from the town of Narrabri. Her mum was hit by a car originally, and this incredible bird bloomed my interest to fall in love with black cockatoos, and now we have the largest conservation free flight flock of black cockatoos in Australia, and it's all thanks to this old girl right here.
Here at the sanctuary we have the last breeding pair of Andean condors in Australia. There are only 2 species of condors found in the world. They're just one of the species of birds we have in our breeding programs to help educate and prevent endangerment. Breeding programs are vital to the survival of our animal species to help fight against extinction on a global level.
This river is actually Bargo River, and it's home to platypus, and on the edges there's echidnas, and up in the sky there's glossy black cockatoos, gang cockatoos, swift parrots. It's home to so many different rare bird life, and now it's going to be home to Feathered Friends Bird Sanctuary. On the other side of this river is where we're moving. Hidden in the Wallandilly Shire is this beautiful location. It's Bargo. We've got some really cool neighbours. One of them's dedicated to looking after dingoes, and the other one looking after rare mammal species. And behind us will be the Feathered Friends Bird Sanctuary. These 3 sanctuaries combined together with our arrival will create Australia's very first premier conservation hub. 3 organisations working tirelessly to save threatened wildlife right here in Bargo. This area is so significant because this is the area where we start building all of the enclosures. Around these beautiful trees, we will have aviaries and enclosures and habitats for some of Australia's rarest bird species. Behind us, there's 200 acres of natural, pristine habitat for release programs where we can release a lot of these beautiful birds that are from this area back out in the wild. There's black cockatoo enclosures for all these beautiful black cockatoos to be set up in our breeding programs, our grasslands, our condors. Wow, they've got a massive enclosure ahead of them. And just on the other side, that's where our free flight space will be, and where all our birds get to fly in a beautiful purpose-built theatre just for them. This area is so special, and it's right here in the Dilly. This mash is actually baby bird food. It's specifically designed to feed small parrots and big parrots, like these black cockatoos behind us, which they know exactly what's going on. It's feeding time, and it's nice and warm to feed them. Hey, you ready? I just pop it on the side of their beak like this and I pour it in. I'm basically trying to replicate being their mother, which I pretty much am for these guys because they're youngsters, and for the breeding program, they rely on us teaching them everything. Because by having a relationship with us, we can free fly them and they can fly around, and we can communicate with them, and we can teach them everything they need to know. We've all got unique personalities and they're so cute. This is Banksy and Perth. The whole point of our breeding programs is to get people to fall in love with them. They're adorable. And each one has their own little individual personality, even like you, mate. You know, if you can meet them
interact with them, feed them, see their little faces, you'll fall in love with them. It's not hard to do so, and you might even help us save them.